Welcome to my review of the RGBlink Mini ISO video mixer and switcher. This product was very kindly sent in to me free of charge by the manufacturer. No money's changed hands. They haven't asked me to say anything in particular. I'm simply sharing this video with you so that you can make an informed buying decision. Now, before we take a look at the product and the box contents, etc., I'll just let you know that this is a 10-channel all-in-one switcher. It's really nice and compact. It accepts SDI and HDMI inputs, and it allows you to stream to various platforms, and also it offers up PTZ camera control. NDI HX is also supported, and it is packed full of technology that's really going to enhance your live broadcasts. Now, before I run through some of the other specifications and features, let's take a quick look at the box. So it comes in this really nice box here. On the side we've got some company details, and on this side here it actually lists off some of the platforms that you could stream to. So you could stream to YouTube, Facebook. We've also got Twitch. We've got the likes of TikTok, LinkedIn and Instagram as well. And if we take a look on the back, we've just got a really nice graphic on the back here. Box contents include the RGBlink Mini ISO itself. Then we also get this audio splitter cable. We also get a USB-C to USB-C cable. We also get a USB-A to USB-A cable. We get a power adapter, which in this case is a 3-pin UK adapter. We've got USB-C on here and also USB-A. This is a GAN adapter as well, so nice new adapter plug here. If you're buying this in another country, you'll get a country specific one of these inside the box. And then we also get, of course, the star of the show, which is the RGBlink Mini ISO. Now, before I give you a guide around this, we have got a very compact device here, so very easy to move around from location to location, and also it doesn't take up much desk space as well. Also, we've got quad SDI inputs down the side here. We've got quad HDMI 2.0 inputs across the back, and we go through this again in a short while. We've got a 3.5-inch touchscreen. We've also got the ability to mix for 4-channel HDMI SDI embedded and 2-channel external audio as well. So that's very, very cool. We've got auto wipe and switch modes. We've got transition effects. I think there's 15 in total. We've got a 5-direction joystick here, so we can move this around and toggle between controlling a PTZ camera, for example. We've also got cloud control, RTMP network streaming of up to 4 platforms. Very, very powerful. We've also got chroma keying as well, so we can specify green or blue and chroma key a background out, for example. Supports luma key as well. We can save and load PTZ presets. So for example, we could move cameras to certain positions, save them as a preset, initiate that preset, and your PTZ camera would pan and zoom, for example, to that particular location. So this is actually packed full of features. We've even got the likes of a configurable HDMI port. I think it's marked program on the back here. So this HDMI port on the back, this output here, is programmable. And also we have got professional broadcast quality on the SDI inputs as well. Apart from what I've just listed off there, let's start by just taking a look around the product. So it's a nice compact device, really well made, good quality materials. If we look on the bottom here, we've got a threaded mount and little rubberized feet. If we look on this side here, we have got SDI inputs 1 through to 4, and then we've got some ventilation holes here as well. If we look across the front, it's obviously nice and clear. If we look on this side here, we have got audio line in and also headphone output. We've got Ethernet for stream control. We've got USB recording on here. We've got programmable HDMI just here. We've got a webcam input, so we can put a webcam in here And then if we look around on this side, we have got the power switch, so power on and off. We've got the USB input for your USB cable. We've got HDMI 1 through 4, and they're marked in both orientations. So if you're looking behind the product, these are written the right way up. We've also got a multi-view output as well. A little bit of a correction, I said this was the programmable HDMI output earlier on, but in fact the programmable HDMI is on the side. So this is your sort of multi-view output on here. And then we've also got extra ventilation across the back here as well. And then if we look at the front, very, very nice controls on the front. So I'm not sure on all of these buttons at the moment because I'm still fairly new with this product, but we've got some zoom control for your PTZ cameras, for example. We've got additional control buttons here. We've got some mute buttons for your headphone and microphone, and separate rotary controls as well for each of these. So very, very nice, and they feel really nicely sort of dampened or weighted. We've got some controls here. This has got like a notch to it, so you can sort of feel the notches. This also acts as an enter button. We've got home, which also is a menu button. We've got A and B here as well. We've got controls here for controlling your programs, cut and auto. We've got like a fade slider control here as well. And then the little joystick that I showed you earlier for controlling your PTZ cameras. You can also click this in. So here we go, we've now got power to the device, and you can see our main sort of program windows at the top. We've also got our source windows here, HDMI 1, 2, 3 and 4. We've got level meters here as well. We've got record and on air sections just here. You can see that these are backlit buttons as well. And then if, for example, we go into our menu system, this is touchscreen. I'm just using the physical controls to see the screen a bit clearer. We can touch on these, but we've got input, audio, output and views. And then if we scroll across, so for example, if we go into audio and then push enter, then it goes into our audio settings section. And if we want to go back, I'm assuming we push the menu button to go back. And then let's go into our settings 4. We can scroll all the way across to effects, keying settings, PTZ settings, and then the last one is our main settings. So we can go into here, for example, and here we can change the language. So at the moment we are of course in English, and it says please wait, even though it's going to the same language. Here we go, and then we can go into device version, and then we have got TAO Cloud settings, IP settings, time setting, fan speed, and I'm reading off this little window here, T-bar connection, key test, update and reset. So really nicely laid out. This is a great device if you've got inputs from your feeds for HDMI, for example, across the back. So you might have up to 4 cameras going in via HDMI, or indeed SDI on the side here, and you're going to be able to switch easily between those sources with transitions and have a really professional looking broadcast. It is absolutely fantastic. And don't forget, you can stream this out to various platforms as well, and you've got the chroma keying function. You can set up your transitions, so you've got some really cool transitions built in, and push this all out, pro level video combined with pro level audio, to make your production look absolutely fantastic. This product is really well built. One thing of note, and it's not going to be an issue, is there is a fan in here. You can hear the fan running all the time. It's not obtrusive, but if you were recording near to this device, then it could come through in the audio. So you're going to have this placed sort of on your desk as part of your sort of editing or broadcast console, away from the talent that's actually broadcasting live anyway. So it's a non-issue, but I thought I would mention that there is an audible fan in here. The actual layout of the screen, absolutely fantastic. The fact that this is also touchscreen as well. So for example, I can touch on these areas. I can touch on output and go into my output settings. I can go back one. I can go into my input settings, for example. I can go into my audio settings. So many configurable features, a really nicely laid out user interface in this really high-end professional product. If you do live broadcasts, if you stream to something like YouTube, for example, or other platforms that I mentioned earlier, then something like this is really going to enhance your broadcasts. If you use PTZ cameras and want to control those, including setting up those presets, and it's going to really automate your productions as well. This is a fantastic device, really well made, high grade components, superb quality video and audio. This is the RGBlink Mini ISO, and I can highly recommend it. If you want to pick up one for yourself, please do check out those links down in the video description. If you enjoyed my video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, of course. And I'll see you in another one very, very soon.